Alright, why is my camera still lagging? It shouldn't be lagging like this. Alright, I am back, folks. For some reason my thing decided to freeze on me.
So at least, could I get one more shot? One more chance to make amends? One more chance to see you, so I can say, I'm sorry. Sorry for committing so many sins. But I'll never reach the place you will. For not being able to keep my promise.
Yeah, someone died.
It appears we have a special
About to give out a pendant, I guess. Alright, we don't need these. We'll have to put some stuff away.
Well, then, this is goodbye.
Alright, don't need this. Don't need the crossbow. Can we save? Alright, time to take out crowbots. Let's go. Always gotta double check places. X. X might be handy. Alright, let's go after crowbots. Well, overpowered Katana. Blood. Those explosions. Oh, but they are crowbots. Always check these boxes. Or the box around here for the memories. Crow can never fight like this. These are discount crowbots. Boo. Alright, talk to me.
I always preferred blazer uniforms over the sailor cut.
A little more crowbots.
This is so soothing.
This is the final place where you get the collared drinks, but I'm already maxed out. Oh, I already went through here. So that's where I saw this part right here. Gotta make sure there's always some hidden doodads that. Okay, that's just notes. I hear the wires and machines. I knew there's more. Up here when you check it in the back. They're the counterbots. They don't attack you unless you attack them. Even if you're close to them. See? Oh, I think I saw Sorta tackle you. Uh-oh. Look, lab. I have a lot of ration packs. Level 27.
What is this thing?
I'm not sure. It looks like a two-way radio. I wonder if it works.
This must be the switch. Hey,
No,
I hear something.
this is the
You have
switch.
to turn the dial. That'll tune the radio into different frequencies. But I seriously doubt there's anyone out there to respond to the call.
Let's see. Here's the dial. Hello? Where are you right now?
I'm right here.
I promise you, I'll come see you very soon.
Good. I'll be waiting. I'm always waiting.
I knew it. I knew that I couldn't possibly be the only one left in the world. See, there are still other people.
Well, let's not dilly-dally. Let's go find those other people.
You gotta be careful when it comes to mushrooms. Some are downright poisonous.
Alright, climbing down. Come here, birdies. Can't grab yet. There you go. I'm alone in this world with a katana. More of these. Alright, come here. One by one. Yeah, this is the place where I have to search fully, even on everything, to get all the memories. I see you guys up there. How many backflips are I gonna do? It has to be an axe. chop you up into pieces. There's 2 books you have to get here that are really hidden if we don't search a lot. Great, 2 factor bots.
Is this?
Money.
It appears we have a special bond, you and I.
Let's see goodbye katanas from this one. Nope.
Well then, this is goodbye.
Yeah, I don't need this. This is too big. Save here because this is the last place where you could save till something big happens.
What does all this mean?
It means he's finally ready to begin. Follow me.
I don't hear the voice. Hey, it's this boss.
No way. He destroyed a power plant? He must really be serious this time.
How dare you bring an intruder here, Sai? What were you thinking?
Stop! He's just a kid. He can't do anything.
Any threat to the project must be eliminated. Any threat to the project must be eliminated.
I just said that already.
Stubborn man! He never listens! Listen up. This thing may be huge and powerful, but its attacks are pretty slow. Take your time avoiding them. And see that red eye glowing at the center? That's the controller for the whole thing. Take that out and you'll stop it dead.
Controller, stop it dead. How?
Man, you're slow. Use an arrow or something to shoot at that red thing. It's your only chance.
Okay, I got it.
Do you think they give you an arrow in the beginning if you don't have one? See? Oh, I hit it. Alright. Jeez, the hitbox for this thing. There you go. Easiest boss in existence.
You know, there's a chance you might not meet anyone else. That you won't see another living human ever again. That this planet will become a world of ruins and wandering spirits.
Why would you say something like that? You heard the radio. There's lots of people left.
Maybe. But not if Glass Cage's power is unleashed throughout the world. These aurora lights are a sign it's going to happen. To be honest, I don't really know what he's trying to accomplish. It looks like he wants to do it again. But if the world suffers the same outcome as last time, it really will wipe out every last living human.
It can't. I mean, have to at least save her.
And if you do manage to save her, then what do you do next? You really think you two will just somehow click with each other? What if you don't even get along? Maybe you won't understand each other. Maybe you'll hate each other. Relying on your faulty language to communicate? You humans will never fully understand each other. And you still want to see her knowing that? Do you still want to
Jeez.
save her?
Geez, sorry.
I don't know if we'll understand each other perfectly. But that's not what matters to me. I just want to feel her warmth beside me. I just want to hold her hand. To see what I see. And respond to what I say. That's all I really want. Wandering around alone, looking up at the moon by myself. I'm sick of it!
Yeah, it's gotta be with someone. That's what she wanted. It's better than be with someone than to
Listen, do you really
have
wanna see
something.
her go? Even if you're successful, she might still reject you, you know? Who knows? She might even hate you. So are you sure you want to do this?
Go set
That's
bump.
enough of that now. Don't cry anymore. I'm going to tell you where you can find her. Hey, dry up those tears. Remember, you're on a mission to save her. I know the exact location where she's being held. Follow me.
So the shine is in the eye, not outside of the eye. It's back where it came from sewers.
That room with a cage in it. You know, where all the cats were. That leads to where she is now. But from here on in, things get really, really dangerous. You could call it quits. But I already know you won't.
That's right. I'm stubborn.
I know.
We have to go. She's waiting.
Yeah. Let's get going.
It was a cage room. We can't go back there. Gotta make sure there's something I've missed. Alright. Back where this is. Gotta cut this thing here. Maybe it wasn't there the first time I checked.
Man, I'm getting sleepy.
Oh, I already got a flash bulb. That's just extra. Alright, guess we'll have to climb down. through a lot of protester ghosts. Yeah, that's good. Does this light really hurt these ones? Well, they only hurt ghosts. Yeah, they're getting weak. I've seen a lot of these dudes downtown. While I was going to TwitchCon. Here we are. Could open the cage when we were there the first time. Just had to go that far just to remember something.
Enter this code into that keypad. 1004. It's his birthday.
This could be a little more shorter if you did that in the beginning when she was in there.
He was always distant and cold on the surface. But he had a tender side, too.
He who?
It doesn't matter. Just enter the code already.
Bacchus.
Alright, let's go.
1004. That's code password to my suitcase. Go and look for the silver-haired girl. Okay, is there anything I'm missing here? Nope. Long corridor. Well, not that long. No, it's this part. You have to check fully to get the books here.
Better warm up.
And the flashbulb is good here too, because there is a lot of thing ghosts that you need to kill. Weeping Willows. Yeah, see, and they even give you a flashbulb. Wow, they're strong. course it broke. How could they give me a spare? Hello. Of course, it broke. Wow, that one's tough. Alright, let's go organize. I have no idea what this is. It has to be the thing I'm looking for here.
Maybe I'll sit down. Hey, could this be?
Spear. Okay, we don't need it. Can't put broken stuff. Alright. Alright. We have to go on this side now. Of course it breaks. Sheesh. These things break more than whatever's. Sheesh. 4 times break. Where do you think you're going? There's a lot here. Where do you think you're going to? There's a lot of monsters. Okay, that's where it came from. Let it go through here. Ouch. Holy smokes, they hit you. Countless. Stop calling your friends. Alright. Another flash bulb. Yeah, that's an axe, because it's huge. Alright, story time.
Hey, could this be?
Yep, Purple Bell Sylvia.
Dawn was just about to break, and the subdued rays of morning light were finally spreading across the sky. I was taking my time, strolling through the bustling scene of the early hours. The clamor hurt my ears. Angry shouts rang from the main street, while flirts could be heard in the alleys. I avoided the hubbub on my way. Just being in a foul place like this made me remember the life I'd led. There was a shop with its door propped open. The music that wafted from within was not what you'd consider uplifting. The sign by the entrance was half shrouded in dark. The word Sylvia adorned it.
Boss, I think you've had enough.
A sweet voice said from behind the bar. The bartender was a long-haired woman in a sleeveless dress who was leaning against the wall.
I know it's up to you, but I think you've been hitting the bottle hard lately.
The voice was young and wilted, like that of a male cat calling to a female.
I think it might not... Rika?
A glass clattered hard against the bar's surface, cutting her off. Silence followed.
Fine. Don't listen to me then.
The girl behind the counter took the glass to fill it, but grumbled in disapproval.
I'm just saying this out of concern for you. You look exhausted these days. And the last lady to run this place, well, you know. Rika!
Again, the glass hit the counter. A cigarette was lit.
Once you're done, you can leave for today.
What?
Do you want me to fire you?
The woman bristled with anger. But the girl named Rika only shrugged her shoulders.
Don't say that. If you deserted me, I'd be all alone.
The glass she placed on the bar didn't smell of the pungent alcohol. It was a white liquid.
The last owner of this place died from alcohol poisoning. I don't want that to happen to you. See you tomorrow.
There was the sound of high heels approaching. I darted behind the sign.
Huh?
Rika looked up and down the alley, bathed in the morning light.
Sylvia?
I already knew who she was calling to by that name. Rika gave a heavy sigh, for the first time, and dragged her feet down the dirty street. It was only when she was finally out of sight that I made up my mind. I'd never heard how Sylvia had been brought up before she died. She was so shy and quiet. There wasn't much to say about her. She was the one girl I didn't hate. But now, I was going to steal her name. At first, I thought it was revenge. It had to be. Revenge against them for living better lives than me. And it was revenge against my own cruel fate. Step by step, I made my way through the half-open door into the shop and whispered, "Mama." The woman was slumped over the bar, the same as when Rika first left. She sluggishly hoisted herself up to look at me and shook her head as though she wasn't sure what she was hearing. I whispered once more, "Mama." That's when her barren eyes, laced with crow's feet, wrinkled sparkled in a squint.
Oh, so it's you.
She laughed with tears in her eyes.
You poor little thing. You look just the same as when you first came here.
Something about how she said that made her sound like Rika.
Where have you been? You've been gone for so long. What have you been doing with yourself? Here, drink up. You can have this. It's your favorite. I'll give you whatever you need. Anything at all.
There's a good girl. She cooed in a slow drawl,
You're wondering,
offering me
the cat that's
advice.
talking right now has all the
Wonder if
memories
Sylvia was
of all the
also
dead
served warm
cats
milk like this
of the
first time she
bells.
came here. I'm sorry,
So the people
I whispered for the first time to myself.
see their cat on this cat, so
I am Sylvia. Sylvia, with her purple bell. The little girl who was held close by Mama in a small downtown bar.
let's put some stuff away. There's still one more book, and that's Yellow Loot. Got the name of the cat. It's like something Yellow Loot. It's in this box. But I'll go all the way. TF2. TF2 box.
If the ID cannot be confirmed, you will be removed. If the ID cannot be confirmed, you will be removed. If the ID cannot be confirmed, you will be removed.
Okay, if we go through there, that's the point of no return. So I have to go back and read this book.
Hey, was that a hit? The girl must be close. I just know it. Stay alert. Be careful.
If I'm missing a book, there are 7, 8 books in all, so there's more of you? Don't you dare call your friend.
Oh, man. I see.
Yellow bell loot.
A tall human was watering the garden. His white shirt and black slacks were simple and clean.
Kika Marks.
Teacher! As the two young children called out, a man who was watering the grass raised his head.
Yes? Anything the matter?
The man they called Teacher kneeled down to peer at the young boy through his glasses. Teacher, when's Lot coming back? The question came from the little girl. Even from a distance, I could see the man's face grow dark. Teacher, will Lot ever come back? The little boy looked up expectantly, but their teacher could only furrow his eyebrows and purse his lips. More children gathered, questions alight on their small faces. Their matching white shirts were tattered with use. I could imagine that Lot, too, had joined this circle with her signature yellow bell. The young children didn't appear to have parents. They lived in the big, plain house with the man they called Teacher.
Now, what's taking her so long? She's gone away before, but...
The teacher murmured an excuse, but the children wouldn't be soothed. We want to play with Lot again. Maybe Lot's sick. Maybe she's hurt. I bet she misses us. She must miss us. As worry spread among the children, the teacher asked them a question.
Let me ask you, does it make you sad to think that Lot's lonely?
Of course. We miss her. The teacher nodded and continued. Then, if Lot knew how you missed her, it'd make her sad, right? His voice was gentle. As I watched from a distance, I hesitated momentarily. I knew that the yellow bell that Lot was from this orphanage, which was why I'd come. But I couldn't imagine that she really had a family in this place. Would anyone care if she were gone? Their worries now put to rest, the children returned to their games, but one girl lingered behind. A freckled girl with curly hair. But we're all... The girl mumbled, looking down at her feet. We're all still sad, even if Lot isn't lonely. The teacher put his hand on top of the girl's head.
I suppose there are some things that can't be helped.
I know what you do at night. The girl blurted, looking at him hard. If you really felt it couldn't be helped, then you wouldn't be out searching for Lot every night after we've gone to sleep. The teacher quickly put a finger to his lips.
Everyone's worried enough as it is.
But now I'm more worried about you, teacher. The man simply nodded with a sad smile at the girl's words.
I know that. And I'm sorry.
Then, with the hose still in hand, he looked at the sky and spoke aloud.
Between you and me, I'm not all that worried about Lot. I'm sure she'll still survive outside these walls. All that matters is that we all considered her family. I'm sure she wants to treasure those words too, because the family we made here is the only one we've ever had. As far as I'm concerned, we're Lot's family, and as long as she knows that, everything will be okay. And to be honest, I believe that Lot will return someday.
Night came, and the lights in the orphanage winked out. I slowly crept out from the shadows that spread before the orphanage. The moment the teacher saw me, he stopped in his tracks. The light from the full moon completely transformed me. I rang the bell, knowing it was all I could rely on.
Lot? Is that you?
Yes, yes. It's me, Lot.
So then, does this mean you're ready to come back to our home?
But of course. If you'll have me, that is. Back at the orphanage, the freckled girl was trying her best to calm the children, who were crying from the teacher's absence. For days now, she'd taken his place guarding them at night. Holding the young girl to him, the teacher announced my return to all the children, to all the family. I am Lot. Lot with her yellow bell. A gentle member of this orphanage, with a bigger family than anyone could ask for.
Oh, and orange bell disc. So 2.
Everyone in town called the old writer who lived in this house a weirdo. The house was old-fashioned, and the walls seemed weighted with history. So little care and upkeep had been done to the place, it wouldn't be a stretch to call it a dump. The front door was always open, and not because it wasn't locked, but because there was no lock at all. Some would think that an invitation to burglars, but the place was such a mess that you'd lose all interest in stealing the moment you stepped inside. The house reflected its owner, an oddball, aged and in disarray. And this day, that oddball writer was laying in the middle of his hallway. For a moment I thought he was dead, but every once in a while, his finger would twitch, betraying signs of life. The bones in the back of his hands stood out, gnarled under paper-thin skin, but his slicked back hair looked young. The black framed glasses he habitually wore had stayed on, even after his fall. He'd probably worn those glasses so long that they were a part of his very being. And there he lay, weaving my way through the filth and the clothes and the furniture. I entered the house, and he didn't even notice.
Bisk.
He called my name in a gravelly voice. With each call, my body would shiver with surprise, and the bell would ring. It was a refreshing sound. The old man must have heard it too. He immediately leapt off the floor and turned his back to me.
Not another step.
The man almost spat out.
I don't want you coming near me.
And with that, he went back to the mountain of papers that buried what might have once been a desk. His hand never stopped moving as he scratched at his head. Believe it or not, he'd call out, drop to the floor, and do it all again. I was thoroughly baffled. And so I sat in the corner of the writer's room until night fell. The bell at my neck continued to tinkle lightly as I tilted my head. Can this man truly be Bisk's family? I came to check up on him every few days, but each time he'd act just as wild and nonsensical. When he wasn't
It's the
throwing
28th,
himself on the
right?
floor,
That means...
he was completely immersed
Did my
in his
money
writing.
arrive today? I don't know.
Disturbed by his unnatural behavior, I tried my best
Maybe
not
tomorrow.
to allow my bell to ring, and so I stayed nestled in the corner until I finally heard the sound of a pen sliding across the desk. A loud sigh was immediately followed by a loud thud. He'd fallen backwards off his chair.
Finally, finished.
The way he breathed those words sounded so unlike his usual crazed tone. I lifted my head, and the bell chimed to him gently. With his back still on the floor, he let out a low moan.
Oh, Bisk. Bisk, my dear.
I was sure he'd yell at me to stay away again today, but instead he just lifted his thin, ghost-like arm and gestured to me. Just as I neared him, with my careful, steady steps, he suddenly
I also have to
grabbed me
do
by
a
the scruff
review
of
of
my
Witch's
neck
Tale.
and dragged me down with him. At first I went stiff with fear, but then I heard the beating of his heart. He gently closed his eyes and petted me.
Bisk, is that you? You've gotten so much thinner since I last saw you.
His bony hands were rough, but he petted me softly. As I sat there, unable to answer, the beating of his heart became softer and softer. He
This is
continued
how
to
cats
pet
had
me.
memories.
Finally, I'm able to sleep.
His last words sounded more like he was speaking them from a dream. As the hand on me never wavered, I finally realized. My doubts were cleared. I understood now that this was the orange-belled Bisk's family. And as I gently closed my eyes, I could feel the sound of my own heartbeat, slowly melting free of its ice. I am Bisk. Bisk with her orange bell. The foster child who brings peaceful slumber to the master writer, whom everyone called crazy.
Feel free to ask should you ever have any need for my services.
Alright, what do you have? You have a iron pipe. You don't have the katanas for sale for me.
I shall see you again.
Alright, let's see my book. My diaries. If I'm missing one. Nope, I got them all here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more. So 7, 8. That has to be the Maria. Alright, we got everything.
If the ID cannot be confirmed, you will be removed. If the ID If the ID cannot be confirmed, you will be removed.
I want to do a review of this game, but I'll do it on my main channel. Recaptions are going to be in the main channel, so. Rune Factory,
The
and then
security's been
Recaptions.
activated. It's locked tight. Well, only one way to go. Forward.
Right.
Alright, story time.
No boy. Looks like a dead end.
A dead end?
In other words, we're trapped in here.
I guess this is the end.
Huh? What's the matter? You're a guy, aren't you? It's too early to throw in the towel. Oh, I know.
What is it?
Would you... Well, would you like to hear my story?
Sure.
A long time ago. Long ago, there was a brilliant scientist who discovered, well, the secret of interaction. That is,
Alright,
how
the Silent
humans
Hill event
connect
started.
emotionally. The
Now I can
human
unlock
ability to communicate without
the
words.
characters.
Way in the past, people could have connected with each other using that power. So a bunch of really smart scientists got together to study the idea. They thought if they could reawaken this power in everybody, we wouldn't
So I
have to
get
use
Pyramid
words to
Head
understand
in
one
my
another.
team.
They concluded
Who
it would
else?
make the world a better place.
Heather?
There were wars at that time. People argued and fought over
I get
little
Heather and
things that
Henry.
made things alike.
Pyramid Head, Heather and
Everything
Henry.
was a point of contention. And people grew tired of it. The whole world was unanimous in supporting the project. Using a machine they called Glass Cage, humans sent a signal around the world to try and trigger the latent empathy faculty in people's heads. This would enable everyone to naturally harmonize with one another.
After that, what happened?
Well, everybody was excited. Now
Does
that
that
they
mean
could convey exactly what was in their hearts,
this is
all
over?
sorts of misunderstandings and ill will would vanish overnight. That's what they thought. The entire world
Well,
was
that's a
bubbling
locate.
with hope. Everyone believed it was the dawn of a new era. They believed and smiled themselves to sleep. But then, the next morning, no one woke up. They slept and stayed like that forever. That's how they all died.
And you think it's happening again?
Yeah. That girl, she's gonna be the catalyst for it.
Catalyst?
Her heart will make the connection. And connect with everybody else on Earth. If it succeeds.
What if it doesn't work?
I told you. It'll be worse this time. Not a single soul will escape. And guess what? The first time around, I was the catalyst.
But, Sai, I don't get it. How did you end up as the catalyst?
Don't look at me. I have no idea. I lived a typical ordinary life. And then one day, they forced me to take all these tests. Before I knew what was going on, they decided to use me. They plugged all these cords into my head, made me take strange medicines. It was all very weird. I'm telling you, in all my days, I'd never felt such intense pain. It happened every day. More experiments. They didn't care at all how I felt. But there was this guy. He had a heart. Sometimes he'd slip me chocolates and candy. He'd even stop by and ask me if I was doing okay. And also, he thanked me. Nicely.
I see. So you and that guy, well, you were like friends.
You crack me up. I mean, I wouldn't exactly call Shin and I friends. If I had to label us, we were...
So I
Wait
get
a
Heather.
minute. How'd that cat get in here?
So I get all Heather
The door's still locked
stuff.
shut.
And the exit is blocked with rubble.
Quick! After him! He might lead us to a way out!
Follow that cat.
I found it! The cat's meowing on the other side.
If you crouch down, you should be able to fit.
Here goes nothing. So comfy.
Well then, where should we start?
They're selling the weakest item in the game, in the end of the game.
Have a nice day!
Great, more crowbots. That has to be the last journal. Or something.
Nice surprise.
Baby sock.
You're still so small, you'll soon be born. So this message is for you. There may come a day when you'll curse being born into this world. You'll wonder what you did to deserve this. And you'll probably have plenty of bitter words to tell me. But I don't think I'll be around by then to listen to your complaints. I want you to know how truly sorry I am. I just want you to believe this. No matter what happens, all we wanted was for you to be happy.
And then you get the last book here somewhere. Kitty.
It's the same cat from before.
Follow the cat to reach the exit. More robots. Luckily it's only 2 hits instead of 3. Okay, that has to be it. And then you get the last one from fighting the other dude.
There he is.
How did he get here in the first place? Wait!
I tall putty cat. Gotta check everywhere. Mark robots. Alright.
Man, I'm getting sleepy. Wow.
Lights down. More money. Ledger.
To-do list. 1. Eat a whole cake by myself.
I did that before.
2. Share a meal with my family. 3. Visit all the friends I can. 4. Read all the books I've wanted to. 5. Buy the clothes I always dreamed of. 6. Make up with that certain somebody.
Wow, what a to-do list. Silver Chris.
The silver bell wasn't a particularly outstanding decoration, but it did ring the most beautifully. I'd always wondered what kind of home such a lovely bell had come from. It belonged to an old woman who lived alone without relatives, in a large mansion I'd never seen before. Madam, it's time for supper.
Thank you, dear.
Madam, the lilies in the garden have bloomed. I've put them in this vase.
What a lovely scent.
Madam, it started raining. Allow me to close the windows.
Yes. And draw the curtains too.
The old woman was waited on hand and foot by her servants. She'd rely on their help as she sat idly in her chair, listening to her favorite music. She'd even ask them to change out the records. But most of the servants seemed to genuinely adore their employer. But there was one thing the old woman would ask several times a day.
Excuse me, but could you call Chris here for me?
Later that same day.
Oh, where is Chris?
And again, even later.
Please find Chris for me.
Though normally obedient, this one request was always met with hesitation. Madam, Chris is already... The maids would start cautiously. Oh yes, you're quite right, the old woman would say, cutting them off.
She's not with us anymore, is she? I'd nearly forgotten.
She'd murmur with a nod, but not a few hours later, she'd ask the same questions again. She had them stop her favorite record.
Oh, wherever could my darling Chris be?
One rainy night, the mansion was in an uproar. Madam? Madam! The servants dashed through the halls in a frenzy. Finally, one of the maids shouted in despair. Why can't I find her cane? Though it wasn't too cold outside, the sheets of rain continued to pour relentlessly. She couldn't have gone outside, could she? A chill passed over the gathered servants before they set out. They put on their coats and called for help outside. I tore my eyes from them and made for the rain-drenched town. Amidst the downpour, I smelled the sweet fragrance of lily. In the back lane of a park, far from the mansion, I made out the figure of the old woman. She was surrounded by a crowd who moved and gabbed around her.
Come on, lady, you'll catch your death out here. Maybe you should see the police.
The old woman's shoes and designer clothes were soaked through. A man tried taking her by the hand, but the old woman refused to budge, her face adamant. Fed up with her antics, the men finally left, leaving her behind. I cautiously stepped just into her field of vision, and without saying a word, rang my silver bell. It rang clear through the rain. The old woman raised raised her head sharply in surprise, her blurry eyes looking at me.
Chris?
The old lady rasped. I rang the bell again in a nod, and then turned around.
Chris, wait! Wait for me!
Her cane clicked as she followed me. I may not be able to carry her all the way to the mansion, but it'd be enough to bring her to her servants. I stopped often to look over my shoulder, to make sure I didn't lose her. The sound of that beautiful bell was a beacon. At last, one of the servants noticed the old woman and shouted, "Madam." As she ran towards her, the old woman bent down to scoop me up and held me, trembling. The servants weren't able to hide their surprise, seeing how much the late Chris had changed upon her return. Not one of them said that I wasn't Chris, because the old woman called me so. The maids nodded in obedience, just glad that their beloved employer...
Because they see the memories of their old cat and this cat.
I am Chris. Chris with her silver bell. I'm the tiny, adorable Chris, loved by her grandmother in this grand mansion.
And Maria, Part 1.
I've gained so much. Gentle hands and many, many new names. Mondays, Henri. Tuesdays, Fleur. Wednesdays, Sylvia. Thursdays, Lot. Fridays, Bisque. Saturdays, Chris. And for just one day, I'm no one else but myself. It was supposed to be revenge. Revenge for the deceased girls who'd led a better life than I. With vengeance and blasphemy laid to rest, all that's left is me. A lie. Before I knew, I began wondering about the future. When? Tell me, when? When will I fall in love? Once I find someone who loves me, I'll finally be given a name. Not just someone else's substitute, but a name all my own. That's what I decided. So then why? Why did I have to meet him? He lived on a cliff face that looked down on the town. His features were considered striking, his posture regal. But those weren't the only things that made me stop in my tracks. I didn't really need a reason. As to him, it didn't matter what bell I put on. Nothing would change the fact that I was nothing. A bell with 2 stripes of light pink lay at his feet. It didn't belong to him. The bell, like his love, was waste on the street. His features knew despair. You could see the hollowness of death in his eyes. No matter how much I stared or spoke, he never once looked back at me. I gingerly pick up the rosy pink bell. Its soft sound should be enough to reach his ears, stir his heart, and open his eyes. Then, in a husky voice, he will speak in a tone drowning with emotion. He will call out the name of his past love.
Maria?
And I'll choke up with emotion and smile as I say, "That's right. I'm your Maria." And then there won't be any real me left in this world.
Please. Tell me your real name.
I giggle softly and answer again. I'm Maria. His brow will surely furrow as he snuggles close.
That's not your name. It can't be.
But that's the name of your beloved, right? I loved you. But the one that you loved was never me at all. You loved the real owner of this pink bell. Imagine it. A rival whom even death couldn't kill. The one woman he really loved. I hated her. Cursed her. And stole her name and identity. And I do it because of how miserable it makes me.
Oh, Maria. If we'd never met, then I'm sure I'd have rotted away right on the spot.
Those are the only words that can bring me salvation now. As long as you're happy, then I'll never need a silly name. A storm was brewing. The high winds that had been beating on the windows since morning gathered dark clouds and pelted the forest trees. I leapt from the safety of the old woman's blanket, raced through the town, and headed for the mountain cottage, my old hideout. I'd take a bell and think about the past each time I came here. I go by many names now, so whose ghost remains in this dreary mountain hut? A brilliant flash of light coupled with thunder filled the sky. Every hair on my body stood on end. There was a tearing sound of wood splitting. Chills ran down my spine. I quickened my pace without thinking. A tremor crept down my back. The scene that greeted me as I reached that hut was indescribable. A massive cloud of smoke clogged my nose and burned my skin. The mountain was on fire, and the gusty winds helped spread the flames quickly. In my panic, I dove into the hut. The heat was as hot as stoked coals, but through the burning and stench, I knew I had to salvage my bells. They'd been proof that the girls had lived, and now they were the one place I felt at home. I gathered the 7 bells and made for my escape, but the hut entrance was already engulfed in flames. I leapt through a broken window, feeling as though I was being burned alive. I could hear the destruction all about me. Just outside the window was the cliff face. I jumped down from my perch, prepared to take the dive. Through it all, I kept the 7 bells tightly held in my mouth.
One more left. That's after you take down the boss, well, the ghost boss, for the final time. And that's this area right here.
Expected a weakling like you to make it this far.
What are you?
Hey, it's no use! Look out!
I do not have to answer to you. Any threat to the project must be eliminated.
I wonder if he's a ghost. I could use my flashbang on him. Let's see. you splashbang? Guess you can't use it on this dude. Too easy. And my sword broke.
Fool. Your existence amounts to nothing more than a goldfish swimming upriver. When we were conceived, the age of man ended.
What? What are you talking about?
Our plan is on schedule. Make the most of the little time you have left.
We have to act fast.
Right.
Alright, let's get the last journal.
I guess the cat ran in here.
It'll be tight, but you can squeeze through. Be super careful.
Right.
Oh, there he is. There's Sai and Shin.
Explain yourself, Sai. Why did you let a human in here?
First, you answer a question for me. Why are you reviving Glass Cage? What are you trying to do?
You don't need to know that.
Please, tell me the truth. If what happened last time...
Words can be frustrating and troubling things, Sai. I thought you, of all people, would understand.
But Shin, it's just that... If we could just talk, I know that I'd be able to...
That's enough. Soon, everything will be in order.
Why can't he... I don't understand. Why can't he see? Let's go save that girl. Seto.
Yeah.
Look for the silver-haired girl again.
this be?
Yep, flashbulb. And the last book.
After falling unconscious, I awoke to the pattering of raindrops. I could still smell the mountainside burning, but the rain was now falling harder than before. I knew I was far from safe. Nestled close against the ground, I'd already lost the sensation in both my arms and legs. I asked the heavens if this was my punishment. Was this what I deserved for having taken the dead girl's happiness as my own in a twisted and shameless act? Through the ash-ridden world, a voice was calling me. No, that's not my name. And yet...
Maria! Maria!
Yes. The one calling me was none other than my beloved.
Maria, hang in there! Don't die on me!
Oh, yes. My love. My one true love. Don't give up. I whispered desperately. Don't give in to the despair. Please. I thought that if he lost me, he'd never see his precious Maria again. And it wasn't just him. Henri, Fleur, Sylvia, Lot, Bisque, Chris. They'd all been beautiful. Don't kill me, I shouted. Please don't kill the ones you love. Trembling, I handed the 7 bells over to him. If you can, take these in my place. Just don't let their loving families lose all hope. He looked at me as if wanting to
You know
speak.
what? Even if I live on my own someday,
Bells with him,
I would like to have a cat with me.
turned and ran.
They're good companions.
As his figure became smaller and smaller, it was eventually washed away by the rain. I tried calling his name, but couldn't form the words. If I managed to speak, I might make the mistake of telling him something I could never say. As I thought about how the cold rain would sweep away the fire, along with my soul, I thought of the last person who'd considered me family. I may not have been the one they loved, but I certainly loved the warm and gentle hands that touched me. I lied and desecrated the dead, all for my revenge. And yet here I was, here on the brink of death. I'd come closest to those girls, and could finally, truly cry for them. After all, you know how it is. You must know, right? All you wanted was to live. The rain washed the mountainside gray, draining the light from everything. I was cloaked in darkness and rain. Then I heard the faint sound of a bell ringing. At least I could tell that my ears were still working. I focused my senses on the source. Then, just behind the sound, I heard footsteps and voices approaching.
Come on, Henri!
I thought I was hearing things. It had to just be a memory enclosed inside that bell. After all, no one would call for me.
Fleur! Sylvia!
It can't be. My eyelids fluttered. Why? From beyond the falling ash, I could make out figures. They circled around me. The boy, the boss, Mama.
What? Ask!
Chris!
No, the children and the teacher, the master writer and grandmother. No. I tried to scream, but failed. No. Don't look at me. You'll see through my lies. Don't hate me. I was never the girls that all of you loved.
We already knew that.
Was the reply from the one who used the 7 bells to gather everyone here. You snuggled close to me as I was wrapped in a warm towel. As you kept me warm, you dropped the 7 bells.
We already knew that, all along.
He sounded on the verge of tears as he kissed my cheek.
Don't you see? The ones we loved weren't the ghosts from the past.
His words forgave me.
We all know you made up those lies to try and help us. No one else but you could have made us feel so good. Could bring us so much joy. It was all thanks to you and your 7 bells.
I closed my eyes, the tears still streaming. I thought my life was just one lie after another, but no longer. I finally understood it now. My name will be the 7-colored bell. A name given to me by my loving family and friends. I am Belle, carrying my 7 colors. I was the most loved in town. I am Belle, and I was the luckiest cat in the world for having 7 names.
So a 7 named Kitty. That's all the story of the cats. I'll do a video about the cats. Some other time. But Katana's here too. In case all of them breaks.
I look forward to our next meeting.
Yeah, we need the flash bulb for the light room coming up. Oh, it's this one. Plushie made by the skilled hands of the merchant. Sure to bring smile to any little girl's face. And those are the memories. Just need 3. The next part is a little bit tough. Of course it breaks. Oh, great. Weeping Widows. Just keep continuing. Crowbox. Okay, these guys are just robots, they're not ghosts. They sure do hurt. Uh-oh. Good thing I have a ration pack. Up with the crowbots.
ID cannot be found. You will be
To have
removed.
2FA bot.
ID cannot please call.
2FA verification box.
The ID confirmed. You will be removed. Please call. If the ID cannot be confirmed, you will be removed. Please call.
Maybe I'll sit down. Nice surprise.
Money. Scientist mug.
Here you are.
Thanks. Smells great. I swear, you brew a mean cup of joe.
Is that Shin talking?
You can thank the coffee maker for that.
Nah, it's more than that.
I don't have time for this. Please get back to your work.
Oh, come on. You deserve a coffee break too. Join me.
No, thank you. I have duties to attend to.
Always the diligent worker.
Compared to your idleness, perhaps, Doctor.
The team doesn't need a dimwit like me to get the job done right. They're plenty smart enough.
But, Doctor, you were supposed to be one of the finest in the world.
Yeah. That's why I think they made a mistake.
Hardly. All you lack is the drive.
I don't prescribe to the where there's a will belief.
Doctor,
I know. I've still got a job to do, so I'll do it.
in that case, would you please get on with it?
Alright, let me bring some healing items with me.
Wait a minute. You think this might be...
I don't know. Doesn't really do you justice. I wonder if that girl drew it. She's not very good.
Man, even Sai makes fun of silver-haired girl. Just like PF.
Hey, don't say that. I think it's cute.
Yeah, whatever you say.
She was here. I just know it.
Maybe so. But she's not anymore.
Yeah, we have to find her.
mess with ghosts. Ooh, tryptophobe.
If the ID cannot be confirmed, if the ID cannot be confirmed, please call the technical department.
Wow. I don't need that. There's a sensor room.
Man, I'm getting sleepy.
Good.
You are my
Goodbye,
valued
human items here.
customer indeed.
Selling a lot of oxygen, which I do need. 1,000 each.
Have a nice day.
How big are these? They're T-shape? Alright, I'm gonna bring a flashlight. Alright, after the sensor room, then it's easy cake from here.
Glass cage launch preparations complete.
We were running out of time. Hurry.
Right.
First, some advice.
What is it?
The next room has a huge vat full of toxic substances. It's really dangerous. Don't waste any time. Your health will deteriorate the longer you stay in there. Run like there's a ghost on your tail.
Thank you.
Got it.
If the ID cannot be confirmed, if the ID cannot be confirmed,
There's a ghost on my tail. Let's run. Floor it.
if the ID cannot be confirmed, please call the
Of course it broke. No time to deal with Crowbots.
If the ID cannot be confirmed, this call will terminate. If the ID cannot be confirmed,
Alright. Sensor area.
Am I starting to talk to myself?
Feel free to ask should you ever have any need for my services.
Alright.
Have a nice day!
Should I keep my main channel or just Rune Factory?
This next room is guarded by motion sensors.
Motion sensors?
Well, that means that when one of them is tracking you, you can't move a muscle.
What if I do?
You'll have a whole mess of trouble to deal with.
Then I won't move. How hard can that be?
I mean it. Don't even blink. Got it?
Don't blink.
Really?
That's
Really?
even tough.
I'll do my best. No blinking, huh?
Made it. Past the hardest part of the game. This is it.
This is it. Beyond this door is the girl you're looking for.
Finally.
Wait.
Yeah?
Just be careful. You hear me?
I will. And thanks, Sai.
Alright. Yeah, past the hardest part of the game.
Am I starting to talk to myself?
Alright, here we go. If he's a ghost, does that mean he gets hurt by the flashbulb?
is truly an ineffectual means of communication. And as such, humanity's reliance on it will never grant them the evolution they desire. Indeed, humanity has digressed to an outdated organism.
Then what's activating Glass Cage supposed to do?
What else? It is a destructive force that will completely obliterate corporeal beings.
Obliterate? No!
Why would you do it? What would you possibly gain from something like that?
Your petty verbal arguments are nothing more than a vintage relic. No explanation I can offer will make you understand my aim. Humans are held down by too many chains. There's too much noise. It's a disorganized mess.
Now is the advent of our era. Humanity's reign is over.
Anyone who threatens the project must be eliminated.
Let's see if flash bulbs work on him. If he is really a ghost. Alright. He's not an entity. He is a person. Man, he really does pack a punch. Okay, you really need to have a long range for this dude. You can't really harm him if he's thing. We could at least give you a bow for this area. Oh, I died.
Help. Please. Is anyone out there?
Well, at least I saved it. Yeah, let's get my bow.
Maybe I'll sit down.
It's the only time I don't need my katana. climb up the tower. That's what I need for that. I'll need the wings. Yeah, good thing I could skip this. Too easy with maxed out skills. You look like a jelly-filled donut.
Stop it! If you hurt him anymore.
I may have underestimated the boy's sheer resolve.
He's fizzing out.
Who's that? Is someone there? I can hear you breathing, you know.
You okay? It's me.
Who's there?
Can't you see me?
I'm sorry. I can only see shadows. But it's okay. I'll get my sight back very soon.
Handholding. That's blue.
You touched me.
Yeah. I touched you.
You're so warm.
That's what she said in the beginning of the game.
Who are you? Tell me.
It's me, Seto.
And my name is...
Invincible.
system. It's finished copying her psyche to the AI.
It's always with the AI.
Looks like Glass Cage will still go live.
And this time everyone will die. What do we do?
I don't know about this backup system, but I think I know where Shin escaped to. We have to go there. It's our only hope. Let's hurry.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
All right, let's go.
Alright, I made it to the end.
Better warm up.
Can't have enough crossbows. We can get the memories later that's here. But I just want to finish this game. I'll do a separate video of all the memories later.
There. That must be where Shin is. Scary.
You guys wait here. I'll go up.
No, I'm coming with you.
I'll be fine. Just stay put. I'll be back real soon.
Do you promise?
Okay. Sure, I promise. Listen, Sai. I have to do this alone. I want you to look after her for me.
Well then, somebody sure has gotten used to ordering me around, huh? But I understand. You just don't want her to be alone while you're off. Wait a second.
What?
Right there. You've got a scratch on your forehead. Here, I'll put a bandage on it. Stay still.
Okay.
Ghost kiss.
For good luck. I guess it's pretty weird for a ghost to be talking about good luck. Come back alive, okay? And Seto, whatever you do, stop him.
Yeah, I will.
Alright. Let's just get these. There's only 3 of them. And there's one under the thing here you have to get. For the final memory. And you could read it at the end on the top. Because that's where there's a save thing. To FA box.
I'm happy you made it this far.
PF. It's PF, folks.
It's you. But how?
The probability of you fulfilling your mission is I suppose that is irrelevant. Knowing you will be successful to the very end. I am by your side, always watching over you. Good luck.
Power of dead friends.
If the ID is confirmed, you will be removed. Please call
Well, well.
Hey, it's Chio.
Tuckered out. But there's still a ways to go. So don't fade away yet. You hear? Don't overdo it. If you're feeling spent, have yourself a good rest.
Thank you. I will.
There's my boy. I believe in you. Just as you believed in me. You can do it. You hear?
The encouragement of dead friends.
if the ID is confirmed, you will be removed. Please call If the ID cannot be confirmed, please call If the ID cannot be confirmed, please call
Are you ready?
It's Crow.
Show me what you're made of. You're almost there.
Crow.
Oh, don't get so excited. I said I was your friend, right?
Sorry I killed a lot of your dead robot friends, Crow.
We gotta look after each
They were after me.
Thanks, Crow.
No problem. Now don't kill yourself. But give him all you got.
Alright, I made it. Oh, there it is. Let's see the last memories.
Hey, could this be?
Soda.
Every day, time passes like normal. People wake up and go about their lives like normal. Night comes like normal, and everybody sleeps like normal. I can't do things like normal. So, I guess that makes me a little weird.
I'm a little weird too.
I
I don't remember how I got to be like this. Not sure when it started. But one day, I finally realized that the nights seemed to last forever. At first, it didn't really bother me. It wasn't anything to worry about. But I think I'm losing my mind. The medicine the doctor gave me is starting to wear off. I finally understood what they meant when they said that trying too hard to sleep only ends up making it more difficult. So, after endless futile attempts, I just gave up trying to sleep altogether. And walking around town in the dark doesn't seem to be helping much either.
Guitar.
Oh. This used to be a popular makeout spot. And even though there's no one to listen, that guy sitting there, as always, playing his guitar.
Hey there.
Oh, hello.
Out on your nightly walk?
I see you're here as usual, too.
Yeah, guess so. So how you holding up? Still can't sleep?
If I could, I wouldn't be here now, would I?
Touche.
Keep playing that song.
Now this is a surprise. You've never said anything nice before.
What can I say? Your songs put me to sleep.
I'll take that as a compliment. Yo.
Well, this is a surprise. I didn't expect to see you here. Guess not even a worldwide calamity can shake you from your spot.
Right back at you.
Point taken.
You want me to spare your ears tonight?
Why?
'Cause you don't want to sleep?
Oh yeah, she's the one that took the sedatives.
No, actually. Put me to sleep.
Interesting. And just why do you want that?
I just don't want my insomnia to make me the last person on Earth.
I see.
It's just that my dad, my mom, all my friends, they all fell asleep and...
I know. Hey now. You already asleep? You'll catch a cold out here. Here. Borrow my jacket. I don't feel like dozing off just yet. See? Now you don't have to worry about being the last one.
Alright, let's get my last... Oh, I don't have any crossbows left, but I don't need it. All I need is healing items. Locks are soldier to put in your backpack. Must be really heavy. Alright, here we go. Final battle. Wow, so it comes with a bow outside. What's a sword? Why don't you use sword?
Why do you fight me?
Why do you insist on wiping out mankind?
Communication through speech is meaningless. You will never comprehend this fact.
You're right. I don't. I don't understand you at all! But, no matter what, I know I need people.
I need people
all
to...
alone in this world.
Words will get you no further!
Defeat Shin. Thanks for social space. So gotcha. He has a full health bar. 2 full health bars. Almost like me. Just a couple more hits. I don't know why they give you a sword. Shin is easier to kill with a bow. And he's dead. And my bow broke.
Why are you trying to destroy the world?
It turned its back on me.
What do you mean? The world did?
Long ago, when I was part of the Human Empathy Expansion Project, I secretly made myself the first test subject. I felt it was my responsibility that a project of this magnitude carried out as safely as it possibly could. As a result of the tests, I no longer relied on words to reveal the thoughts and feelings of those around me. I believed in the success of this project to grant everyone the ability to empathize by making their thoughts transparent. But you see, when I listened to the thoughts of those all around me, all I heard was jealousy and contempt. My colleagues acted kind, but behind their innocent words was concealed resentment. Some of them envied my scientific ability and youth. Others opposed the very core of my character. They were wolves in sheep's clothing. Such contempt, flooding the air around me. The weak scorned, the strong envied. Even the elderly were regarded not with respect, but disdain. And at the heart of all those negative thoughts was always me. Me. Whatever empathy may have been felt for others was quickly trampled by people's self-interest. The world is overflowing with hatred and spite. So long as that bitterness remains in the minds of men, this thing we call society will be nothing more than a farce. The world is a hell packed with mean-spirited monsters imprisoned by their very natures, who hold on to hate, revenge, and ill will. Even my parents turned against me. They saw me as a monster. They showed me nothing but hatred. Nobody ever understood me. No one loved me. Wanting to end it all. Why is that wrong?
I don't believe you!
You? I thought you supported me in my ideas. We'd both become AIs and start a new world.
No, not like that. The only thing I ever wanted was to be with you. I just wanted to be near you. I needed to be part of your life. When I was brought to the lab, I was so lonely and scared. But you smiled at me and told me to hang on. When you visited and snuck me candies, you touched my hand with your gentle touch. The way it made me feel.
Then why were you in
no
the
idea how happy I
hotel
was.
room? Were you crawling to the hotel room
The truth is,
to escape?
I love you.
But why couldn't I sense that emotion?
Don't you see? When it comes to the important things, I guess you just have to put them into words.
So there it goes. The AI mainframe in its crystal form.
He threw away Sora
Will soon
2.
disappear now. And Glass Cage will never be able to be reactivated.
Fool. You choose such an uncertain, intangible thing as love.
Thank you for everything you've done, Seto.
Thank you.
Well, again, Seto is alone. Once again. But everyone gave me a memento, except you.
And then we traveled together. And after countless summers, one day, I was all alone again. A peaceful end. At the end of everything, I was truly and utterly alone.
Oh wow, look, the moon is so full.
Yeah, it sure is. Oh, hey, listen. In all this time, I don't think I ever got your name.
Ren.
Ren.
Seto.
Yeah. Well then, there are still plenty of survivors all over the world. Let's go
Man,
find
I
them.
can't wait for them to
Okay.
remake this game if they ever did, or at least port it to Switch and other consoles, maybe.
What is it?
Thank you, Seto, for being here.
Hey, Ren!
What is it, Seto?
Thank you for being with me, Ren.
And then leaving me alone to be forever alone again. That's the game. Why? My annually playthrough of this game every October still brings a tear to my eye, because I always count me as being lonely and alone. And the cat. This game has a lot of cats. course it's gonna get muted because this music is copyrighted. But since I'm done with this game, my next game, well, I want to try to play Last of Us. I have it on PS4. Oh, look at the cat. Guess that's it. That's another credits. That's it, folks. But yeah, I'm gonna cook some wings because I'm hungry right now. But yeah, if everyone's new, thanks for watching. I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon.